So for today's tomfoolery, we've got to make 2 large holes in the pantry wall. We got to make one up here because this is where the top plate is that goes up into the joist bay that's underneath the bathroom. Approximately right here is where that pipe is that feeds the toilet. And then we also got to make one down here because we need access to the bottom plate so that we can pull electrical wire and low voltage wire. Okay. All my stupidity in full glory. The reason why we're doing an exploratory hole first is I need to see approximately where I still have to see where the pipes are. So let's just start cutting. I need a jab saw. It's in the bag by the tool belt.
I assume the drywall one?
That's the jab saw.
I don't know, they both look jabby to me.
The other one's the insulation saw.
Looks jabby. So, philosophical question. Where is the main water shut off in case I need to hit it?
It's downstairs in the basement by the electrical panel.
Okay.
But you'll have to also turn off the water heater if I hit the hot water.
Okay.
Alright, so I can see both pipes, and of course, there's fittings here.
Of course.
They don't go straight up because I guess I wanted to mount it to the wall and then not just come straight up into the joist bay, maybe because this is a little offset. Get my drywall cutter. This is stupid.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Alright, so we're adjusting this to the height of the drywall, or the depth. Since I'm cutting blind and I know there's pipes behind there, it's better to just set the cutter at the exact depth of the drywall so I can't hit anything else by accident. Yeah, it's a double top plate. Okay. Alright. That was slightly stupid of me, but that doesn't matter. I'm referring to where I overcut the drywall on the top. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend this just a little bit. So we can use the wood as a guide.
Okay.
But not hit the pipes. Well, that sucks my ass.
Is that our only drywall bit?
Probably got another bit.
What did it snap on?
Oh, it just snapped because I think it got too hot and it's the Ryobi starter piece. Hand me the square. Oh, this is definitely gonna go well. That was pretty dumb.
I hate you.
No, it was dumb on my part. When I was done cutting, I just let go. 'Cause, yeah. Grab the, whatever the hell the thing's called.
The panel?
Yeah, just the bracket for it.
You want me to hold on to the bracket?
Alright, let's see if this time I can remember to not let go of it when I'm done cutting. Well, shit. These are nuts. Spins properly. But this bracket should be adjustable. These are supposedly the best access doors. That's their brand.
According to who?
Oh, nice. Okay, so that actually made the bracket too small. So, let me try that again one more time. I don't know what the point of these are. Slightly f***ed up with this gouge right there, but that'll be covered by the access panel. Alright, grab the panel door.
Say, Sophie?
Yeah, I just gotta screw them in.
Alright.
So, any Phillips driver, preferably the itty bitty bear one, upstairs, and a box of drywall screws.
Also upstairs?
Yeah. Oh. So technically these are meant for the metal.
Oh. Emma, you don't tell me. I grabbed the ones that said drywall screws.
But it's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I know. Did it? It's real.
I end up putting the drill through the pipe. That'll be awesome. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Definitely fairly pleased with these doors.
Are the hooks supposed to go on the bottom or?
I don't know, I couldn't actually see.
It looks like those cable thingies are meant to nest inside the hooks in one of the holes.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're supposed to be on the bottom or the top?
It looks like on the bottom.
Oh, okay. That's a little confusing though. In this case, because...
Hey, view from inside the wall. It has it at the bottom.
Okay. And I think that would normally be right. It's just because we're trying to access this panel from below. That it probably would have been better if they were on the top. Do I just want to get another one of these? Or do I want to use that shittier little panel I bought at Home Depot?
I don't know. Now that you figured that one out, you seem pleased with it.
I think the idea is, well, because we got a baseboard on the bottom, so we can't do this thing install. Yeah. Strong enough to hang. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we have a... Woman.
What?
We got a 14 and 5/8 opening.
So it'll just barely...
Hand me that panel.
It'll just barely fit.
It might fit. in between these. As long as I can install this panel in this panel, creating a panelception, and I can. Okay, so that'll fit in the
Our
joist.
panels have panels. Our panels have panels.
Our panels have panels. All right, so we'll have to remove the camera and all that fun shit.
Yep.
All right, well, best access doors definitely gets a thumbs up. After a little bit of user stupidity, it went in great.
Would it be a DIY project without a little bit of user stupidity?
Why are you so loose? Ow. Well, that would have solved a lot of problems. Wait, more stupidity on camera. Wow, is that gonna work?
What?
What?
No, we.
So I think I'm gonna use the existing baseboard as my guide on the bottom. Ready?
Am I vacuuming?
Yep. Bro!
What?
So this is funny. When I was bore scoping this, I couldn't tell how far down I was where I found the crossover. Here's the ice maker pipe right here.
Oh.
You know what that means.
We can put the shut off.
We can put the shutoffs down here. We still had to make that hole, so don't worry. This freaking jagged ass hole. They're like, oh, there you go. Stick it in that shitty hole you made. Dumbass. So the thought process I'm having is this right now, we know this is our ice maker because the fridge is right there. I'm going to be putting SharkBite Max fittings around. So the SharkBite Max are basically friction fits. Once you push them on, they're in place and they can rotate. But they're obviously going to be thicker than the pipe. So we need to have a little bit of clearance. You know, like the pipe can't be perfectly pushed up against the stud because then you can't get the SharkBite on. This one, the hot water, not a problem at all. It's right here. That'll be super easy. In fact, I'm really happy about that. This one, what I'm considering is if I'm willing to cut this and just put a PEX thing on there and just tee the PEX right here, then I can put the shut off right here because there's actually a little bit of gap. I don't know if you can see it, but my pinky almost fits in it right there.
Yeah.
That the SharkBite Max will definitely fit around. And then if I do that, this is super easy. And then the shutoffs are down here on the floor, which ideally is better because if the shutoffs are going to leak, the closer you go to the basement, the better. When I was originally bore scoping, I thought, because I couldn't quite tell where the bore scope was, or I'm just a dumbass, I thought it was closer up here. You know, and then I was like, well, then there's no point in putting the shutoffs down here. Right?
Yeah.
Because I won't be able to get to the ice maker.
Yeah.
And we can't leave that pipe dangling.
Yeah.
So that's why I was going to put them up there. But now, this is great. So let's put the camera back up there. Let's finish getting the access door cut out. More in a future video why I chose these fittings. The crux is eventually the CPVC is coming out. It is kind of funny I'm putting SharkBites in our plumbing because normally these wouldn't be a permanent thing. Alright, so that'll fit. Get a little bit of a squeaker. We'll cut the pipe right there. Now, I'm going to finish this and get the access panel on, like I said.
Okay.
The thing is, once we commit to cutting this, the hell you call it, ice maker and the water dispenser will not be functional until we get all of the plumbing upstairs done. So what we should probably do is after we get these access panels, go back upstairs.
Finish the plumbing.
Finish the plumbing upstairs.
And then
get it ready. Feed the PEX down. Well, no, we can't even feed the PEX because we're going to reuse the CPVC holes. And then once we're ready, and that includes cutting the other little access panel we'll need in the subfloor.
Yeah.
Once all that's done and then all the plumbing is ready to go and we just need to run the mains, then we can come down here. Now that we have these fresh, nice little access panels.
Yeah.
And so all that really means is this stuff is probably not going to be put away today.
Oh. Oh, my pantry remains on the fold-out table.
Yeah, it remains on the fold-out table. Maybe we'll get a picture of that. But
I don't know, maybe somebody's buying my dinner tonight since my kitchen's in disarray.
I mean...
So, the eternal question.
What?
1 or 2 cheese pizzas.
I only need to cut another, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. So this is one of the downsides to using a normal drill bit. A normal drill bit cuts through the wood too quickly. And the door's a piece of shit, but...
That's okay, we're gonna kick the hell out of it.
Yeah, it is paintable. It's got a little bit of texture on it, so if you painted it, it's blend in pretty well. It's already jammed because the drywall dust.
But it'll do for now. That's not bad, actually.
So I think what we're gonna do is make one hole. All right. So the purpose of me doing this was just to make sure that there's not a joist in the way. So the T is, this is connected to the plumbing that's right there. But the point being is I can drill holes to the side of that plumbing, and I'm not gonna be having to cross a joist to get wires through.
We don't need to go sideways into a different joist pipe.
Yeah. Okay. So battery died on camera, that's fine. So what I've done is I bored an exploratory hole down here. And we use that to bore scope. And the point of that hole is to make sure that I would be able to drill a hole here once the pipe's out of the way. And not have to deal with crossing a joist. And then I'll put the other hole somewhere right here. So we're good on that. So what we're going to do now and just call it for the day once I'm done is take this off and get the 3 holes up there that we're going to need drilled. And then we should be GTG. Assuming we can, because again, there's little thingies up here. Because fittings. Okay. I'm not gonna... So we're gonna reuse these holes for the PEX. Actually, no, we're not.
Why not?
Because what is the most important thing that has to happen is the electrical being stapled to the studs. Because that's something the inspector's going to look for.
Yeah.
The plumbing inspector is not going to care how we support the PEX as long as it's not just dangling in there and banging up against shit. So
we could use those bends and things?
No. Oh, we don't need to use the bends. So what we can do is there's actually a piece of strapping, plumbing strapping that you can put across here. And we'll get one for down there too. And then the PEX will just snap into it. And then that's it.
Is it?
So I think we're going to cut it for today.
Alright.
So that was a relatively short video. There was a fair amount of work done off camera, which was us tearing down the pantry, taking everything, all its contents, putting them on folding tables. And at the same time, Billy's back was just killing her right now. I think she pulled a muscle holding the camera in the previous video, which sounds silly, but when you're holding something like that at arm's length for hours and you're not used to it, it actually is a lot of work. So, anywho, Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.